Good morning, 5th grade class.
Good morning.
We are going to learn about the solar system today. This is an image of the solar system. Can anybody tell me how many planets are in the solar system? Nadine?
It's 5.
5. Are you sure? Let's count them. So is the sun part of the solar system?
Yes.
Then we have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Oh, so it's nine.
Yes, good job. Now we are going to cover our objectives. Our first objective for today is given the example, we will be able to research information about the solar system with no errors. Our second objective is given the information, we will be able to create a Prezi with our group with 100% accuracy. Now we are going to cover our I can statements. The first one, can we read it together? I can name all of the planets in the solar system in order. I can research information and compare the planets based on their characteristics. And the last one, I can create a Prezi using the information to show to the class. Now I'm going to show you an example of a Prezi that students from my class last year made. The first one is the sun. It is a ball of gas and the core temperature is 15 million degrees Celsius. The second one is Mercury. It is the first planet, the smallest planet. It's a terrestrial planet. 1 day on Mercury equals 59 Earth days, and there are no moons or rings. The second planet is Venus. It's a terrestrial planet. 1 day on Venus equals 243 Earth days, and there are no rings or moons. So is there anything that you noticed that was a similar characteristic between Mercury and Venus?
No rings.
No rings. Did you notice what type of planet they said it was? We can go back if you'd like to look. It is a terrestrial planet. They're both terrestrial planets. And terrestrial means it's a rocky planet. Our third planet is Earth. It is also a terrestrial planet. 1 day on Earth equals 24 hours, and it has 1 moon and no rings. So our 1 moon is the moon. It orbits the Earth. It is 239,000 miles from the Earth and a complete orbit in 27 Earth days. Our fourth planet is Mars. It is a terrestrial planet as well. 1 day on Mars equals a little over 24 Earth hours, and it has 2 moons but no rings. Our fifth planet was Jupiter. It is a giant gas planet. 1 day on Jupiter equals 10 Earth hours, and it has 50 known moons and a faint ring. Now Jupiter, since it is a giant gas planet, what do you think that means? Does anybody know? Kathy?
It's made mostly of gas?
Yes, that is correct. And it is made mostly of hydrogen and oxygen. Our sixth planet is Saturn. It is also a giant gas planet. 1 day on Saturn equals 10.7 Earth hours, and it has 53 known moons and 7 rings. As you can tell, you can see some of the rings in the pictures going around it. Uranus is the 7th planet. It is an icy planet. 1 day on Uranus equals 17 Earth hours, and it has 27 moons and 13 rings. So what do you think it means that it's an icy planet? Nadine?
Is that because ice?
So you can tell kind of by its blue color that it's got some white areas, and those are like white icy patches that are on the planet. Our eighth planet is Neptune. It is also an icy planet. 1 day on Neptune equals 16 Earth hours, and there are 13 moons and 6 rings. Now that we have covered the Prezi example, you all will be creating a Prezi as a table group. So this group of 4 will work together, this group of 4 will work together, this group of 4 will work together, and that group of 3 you all will work together. You all are going to make a Prezi very similar to the one that you saw. You have to include 4 questions. The first question is how the planet got its name. So an example would be you need to find out how Saturn got its name. The second question is find out what year the planet was established or what year it became known as a planet. And the last 2 questions are going to be 2 characteristics that relate it to another planet. So as you saw in the Prezi, that Mercury and Venus were both terrestrial planets. So that could be one characteristic. Or another characteristic could be that Uranus and Neptune, they would be colder planets since they're an icy planet. That would be another characteristic you could use. If you all don't finish your Prezi today, that's fine. We'll finish working on them tomorrow. If you have any questions, I'll be walking around the room. The instructions and the questions for your Prezi are found on a piece of paper on your desk. And that is all for now.